What's up guys, welcome to my channel TechnoSam and I am Sam. Recently ASUS announced their new flagship cum gaming smartphone called the ASUS ROG Phone 2. In this video, I will tell you about what is its specialty and why it can be a revolutionary product made by ASUS. So without further delay, let's get started. Friends, we all know about the premium ROG gaming series, or whether they call it ROG, by ASUS. They always make flagship laptops, but from last year they started making smartphones, and pretty good smartphones to be honest. Unfortunately, last year their smartphone was not a huge hit. Yes, it had some breakthrough and unique features, but still most people didn't end up buying it. Since last year, the trend of gaming smartphones have increased. We saw the Black Shark, the Razer Phone 2, Poco, the original ROG phone, and much more. But all of them have the same problem. They all have overclocked CPU, no doubt in that, but all of the gaming smartphones have somewhat same GPU which most of the other flagship phones have. For those who don't know, let me inform you, an overclocked CPU will not help in gaming in any ways. It is the GPU of the phone which plays the main role when we consider gaming performance. But as I have told you before, almost all the gaming smartphones have somewhat the same GPU like that of any other flagship smartphone. For example, if you consider the gaming performance of last year's ROG phone with that of the Galaxy Note 9 or the iPhone XS, you will barely notice any difference between them. And remember that both of these smartphones which I have mentioned above are not gaming smartphones in any way. Neither the Galaxy Note 9 nor the iPhone XS, but all the three smartphones have the same performance when it comes to gaming. But forget about those last year's stuff. This year ASUS did something really great with their ROG Phone 2. Now let me tell you some of the key highlights of this phone. It has a 6000 mAh battery. It has a functional vent for aerodynamic cooling system. Now for those who are wondering about this functional vent, let me explain you. In the last year's ROG phone, there was a vent, but it was just for the aesthetics of this phone. But this year, the vent is really functional. The screen to body ratio is increased even further. The back panel of the phone is now completely made by glass. Not only this, ASUS responded to one of the biggest problems of their last year's ROG phone, and that is giving an option for the stock Android. The default ROG theme is very cool, but for some people the unavailability of stock Android can be a deal breaker. Bundling a 30-watt fast charger right inside the box, the ROG phone is also the first smartphone in the world to have the Snapdragon 855 Plus chipset. But guys, don't become so hyped regarding this new chipset. It is just a Snapdragon 845 with an overclocked 2.96 GHz processor. Introduction of a wide-angle lens in the rear camera. Introduction of optical in-display fingerprint scanner, much more improved cameras than the previous generation, UFS 3.0 storage, etc. But at last, my personal favorite feature of this smartphone is its display. It has a 120Hz AMOLED display, which is first of its own kind. Guys, we have seen displays with higher refresh rates before too, but as I have said in my OnePlus 7 Pro video, that achieving an higher refresh rate in an AMOLED smartphone or an AMOLED display is really not a cup of tea. Now these are all the new features that they have introduced this year to the ROG Phone 2. But the previous features that came with the original ROG phone are still present, which most of the people will say that they are gimmicky. For example, the presence of air triggers, which are actually certain accessible spots on the phone which have capacitive sensors and can be used as real buttons while playing any game or PUBG. Their iconic fan in the retail box, which is also available with the previous generation of the smartphone, is used to cool the phone even faster while playing games and is also available with this year's smartphone. Apart from this, the ROG ecosystem of accessories, multiple USB-C ports, the X mode is still present through which you can adjust the clock speed of the CPU and adjust the RGB lightings in the logo, availability of headphone jack RGB lightings everywhere, gaming aesthetics all over the software and hardware, etc. etc. But the availability of the 120Hz AMOLED display and a dedicated and improved GPU can be the main reason for the success of this smartphone by ASUS. This can be a smartphone which till now have no compromises as such. Till now, the Indian pricing is not yet confirmed by ASUS, but considering the fact that the previous ROG phone was priced at 70,000, if the new ROG Phone 2 is priced at around 75,000, then it can be a huge hit because number one, presence of lots and lots of ROG fans out there around the world, and number two, this phone have really some of the unique and functional features at the same time, which no other smartphones have right now. So that's it for now guys, hope you have enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and if you have any suggestions, let me know in the comment section below. I will surely take a note of that and reply you back. Thank you guys, and I hope to see you in my next video. Take care guys.